Hallo, Hallöchen, Leute. Willkommen wieder zurück zu Genshin Impact. Wir sind hier wieder unterwegs mit Columbina. Versuchen hier endlich einen Weg hier rauszubekommen. Oh, das sieht nicht so gut aus. Shit, das ist doch, die wilde Jagd. Oder wie das Zeug genannt wird. Ja, um die ist es auch lange nicht mehr gegangen. Ach, wahrscheinlich sollen wir hier hin. Folgen wir diesem Zeug. Rear.
Is that the ray here of Solnari? I can't believe he survived. How did he do it?
Ihr habt doch alle gesagt, dass er unsterblich ist.
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
Okay.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, how I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart, but to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment, but this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body, and partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to
Tried to? So, you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone. And then, I saw her.
Her?
Thalindis. My former lover.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thalindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her after-image. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see.
What?
You'd like to know how I know. The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Dottore hat alles eingefädelt. Krass. Also er hat ihn befreit.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what... He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nod-Krai. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess? Could I?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. But this is the only thing I desire now.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis for me.
Thalindis? But...
Yes, she's dead. But I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her, walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People, I think I grew tired of it long ago.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Oh, dies. Alter. Pass auf, dass er nicht gleich wieder auf dich losgeht.
Yeah. I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
Wow. Ich dachte gerade, er erschlägt sie, aber er hat ja gesagt, dass er den Abgrund wegmachen wollte.
The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you...
Why tell me this?
Because... if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have...
Thank you. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Aber da kommt der muss doch irgendwie wieder freikommen, oder nicht? Aber anscheinend ist er jetzt wieder zu Sinnen gekommen. Das freut mich auf jeden Fall. Weil ich hab gehört, dass er irgendwann mal ein pullable Character werden wird. Also vielleicht im nächsten Patch oder übernächsten. Was ich auf jeden Fall cool finden würde, weil...
The abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
Aber ich weiß nicht, ob das für alles hier reicht. Ah, da ist er auch schon, die Thelindis. Ja, dieser Ort hier scheint unendlich weit zu sein.
Is that Thelindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss Thelindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else here before.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
Würde ich nicht so bestätigen.
He's doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Oh ja.
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases, their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got worse before they got better. Could you tell me what happened, Miss...
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me.
Wait. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you...
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? And it's not just me, it's this whole place. I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without thinking back. I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible... I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy, so I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Finster King first found the prince. It was only after meeting the prince that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began. I thought I couldn't kill the Finster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rerir. That's why I wanted to go back, to kill the person who had brought new possibilities to our realm.
Warum klingt ihre Stimme gerade so
I'm
anders?
sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. But I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. Look at me. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe they carry you forward. I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears. I think you just might... Now, I know you will be able to change the past. Also, I've been speculating about where this space ends. The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest one, I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true, you might be
Understood. Thank you.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deduction about Rerir? I'm so sorry.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other. Neither of us ever told the truth. But enough about that. I wish you a safe journey, Miss Columbine. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rerir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while.
Boah. Oh, jetzt habe ich ein bisschen Pipi in den Augen. Scheiße.
Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
Scheiße.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end?
Na gut, bei diesen Dingern, da tun die Füße bestimmt irgendwann
Is
weh.
there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry.
Wer ist das denn?
Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Hm? Okay, Cliffhanger.
So,
Okay.
how exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the frost.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon. Huh, you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons. In other words, 4 moon marrow.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yep, we have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. But at least she's trying her best to get back to us. Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him before he does anything worse. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. It's just the truth.
Dass sie es einfach so zugibt.
And
Krass.
I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all aligned on saving.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know. Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can.
Oh, Heiland.
Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly. But I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is, I've run out of computing power. Computing power? You mean you need more energy? No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nautschitzenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he did it. My guess is that he used the primordial sea's power. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're incompatible. And, to top it all off, we can't even leave Nod-Krai. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no, the design bureau's a bust as well. Curse that Dottore! Couldn't have made this harder for me if he tried. Oh, what do we do then? How about we grab a bite to eat and take a break? Maybe something will come to mind after you've cleared your head. You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here. And I need accurate results, not vague prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Ahem. Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties.
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes.
That guy. Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little more private.
Okay. Nenn ihn doch einfach Scaramouche, das geht mir auf den Sack. Mit diesem Headgeil-Getue. Verdammte Scheiße.
You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Ja, das hat sie angemerkt.
She mentioned she was planning to head back.
War der Traveler da überhaupt noch ein Teil der Gruppe?
Things aren't looking good for Nod-Krai. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually. So I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dottore's ideas haven't changed one bit.
Ja, es hat sich für ihn nie stattgefunden. Deswegen hat es sich wahrscheinlich nicht verändert.
He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he began studying the moon goddess's power. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just but creating games and setting rules. Gods do that as a matter of course. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn.
Oh.
The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos as quickly as Nod-Krai has. So on the bright side, even if Nod-Krai is doomed, your friends in other nations won't be in any immediate peril.
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Nod-Krai yet.
Ja, wir werden es auch nicht verlieren.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being greedy.
Ist gierig da das richtige Wort für? Ich weiß
Maybe
nicht.
it sounds greedy to you. And probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting.
Also ich würde sagen, selbstlos ist da das passendere Wort.
Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment, and your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here.
Ich
Only
dachte,
you.
wir sind quitt.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to... Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve. Inasmuch as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, it's to think before I act.
Oh.
Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dottore. No matter.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Also auf jeden Fall eine loyale
Just
Persönlichkeit.
like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
Ja, würde ich auch so
How
sagen.
much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her.
Nee, ich sehe auch keinen Grund. Aber ich glaube, sie geht ein bisschen. Weiß ich nicht. Ich habe irgendwie bei ihr im Moment Deflex-Vibes. Also, dass sie sterben könnte.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
Dass er ihre wahre
How
Identität
much?
verrät.
If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
Okay. Gut, dann reden wir miteinander. Sprich mit Marionette. Aber das machen wir dann im nächsten Part. Oh, nee, wir machen das hier noch. In diesem Part. Weil ich bin gespannt, was da jetzt auf uns zukommt.
Miss Androne, traveler.
Hey there. Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their things. How did your chat go? That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as...
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved...
Albedo untersucht sorgfältig die Notizen, die Sandrone ihm überreicht.
If I might ask, what is the end goal for the...
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement...
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real...
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the traveler's help?
Du überschätzt mich, Albedo.
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person with...
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Okay.
Wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academia is paying off big time.
Also die Szene wurde uns nicht gezeigt. Schade.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and...
Come with me.
Voll nervig. Meditiert er?
Hat Guy? What's happened to...
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in...
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait,
Jetzt sehen wir die
what?
Szene.
You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Kann ich mich nicht mehr dran erinnern.
Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skill.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me.
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate...
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait. Is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just... plug my formula
You should be able to tell that I'm not human.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Fontaine's.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the material.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations. It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the world? Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too long...
I can put 2 and 2 together, yes. No need to rub it in.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before. I cannot guarantee...
Doesn't matter. I'm prepared for the worst.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me and I trust you. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Dreiecksvertrauen.
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my... I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry, but I can only show you a... This is what the core looks like.
Sieht ein bisschen aus wie ein Teleportpunkt.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time.
Was heißt denn rechtzeitig?
Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain any...
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected and...
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two. And the Traveler. And the Traveler will have other work to do.
Pass für mich auf Scaramouche auf.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww, Hat Guy.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end.
Okay. Sandrona kehrt gemäß dieser Anweisung zum ursprünglichen Problem zurück. Albedo stellt seinerseits keine weiteren Fragen und beginnt die Angelegenheit mit ihr zu besprechen. Du, Paimon und Durin steht neben Scaramouche und behaltet seine reglose Gestalt im Auge. So hast du ihn noch nie gesehen. Ja. Doch, in der Götterstatue. Da war er, glaube ich, auch
The worst case
reglos.
scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just... I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression?
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to persevere until this is over.
That's right. And I'll protect you all until the moment of victory arrives.
Plötzlich fühlst du, wie dein Zeitgefühl verschwimmt. Die Zeit rast vorwärts, fällt aber dort zurück, wo Colombinas Füße den Boden berühren. Lautlos und doch turbulent. Dottores Worte kommen ungerufen zu dir. Diese 4 Unterteilungen verankern die Welt und binden jene, die in ihr leben. Er mag zwar verrückt sein, aber er versteht die Regeln der Welt, die euch nun auf die Probe stellen. Nur zu gut. Ja gut, also ich denke mal, so im nächsten Part wird dann wahrscheinlich so das Finale auf uns warten. Dann sind wir wieder bei ihr.
Who are you? Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
Sonnet.
Sonnet. Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then,
What's your name?
Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia? What a lovely name.
It was a joint effort between me and
Friends? You mean your friends in the heavens?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and Canon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on? Oh, I guess that wasn't. It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I... When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
Wow, das sieht sehr interessant hier aus. Aber Leute, hier werde ich dann jetzt wirklich den Part beenden. Und dann, ich spüre, so langsam ist das Finale in Sicht. Wir sehen uns dann im nächsten Part. Bis dann und ciao.